Like, why is the king so urgent? Oh, he wants his dream revealed and interpreted. So Daniel goes and tells him, hey, give me time and I'll tell you the dream and the interpretation. Remember, Daniel has gifts for interpreting dreams, right? And visions. God gave him that gift. All right, so he said, all right, well, give me time and I'll be able to tell you. Then Daniel went to his house and made the decision known to Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, his companions, that they might seek mercies from the God of heaven concerning the secret, so that Daniel and his companions might not perish from the rest of the wise men of Babylon. So he's going to try to save him and his friends, right, by interpreting the dream, by revealing the dream and interpreting it. 19. Then the secret was revealed to Daniel in a night vision. So Daniel blessed the God of heaven. Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of God forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his, and he changes the times and the seasons. He removes kings and raises up kings. He gives wisdom to the wise and knowledge to those who have understanding. He reveals deep and secret things. He knows what is in darkness, and light dwells with him. I thank you and praise you, O God of my fathers. You have given me wisdom and might, and have now made known to me what we ask of you, for you have made known to us the king's demand. So Daniel thanks God. All right. Daniel has the dream revealed to him in a night dream, and he thanks God for it. That is huge. That's how we should be. This is an example of how we should be. Ask God with mercy, God, please reveal this to me. Please give me understanding. There's so many things in this world that we don't understand. Let's ask God for understanding, wisdom, knowledge. And then when he gives us the knowledge and wisdom, thank God. Like, thank you, God. Because I would have never figured that out. All right, it's revelation. We ask God for revelation. That's what we should be doing. Asking God for revelation, because we do not know everything in this world. We do not know what is really going on half the time. All right, we ask God for revelation. Ask God for revelation. All right. 24. Therefore Daniel went to Arioch, whom the king had appointed to destroy the wise men of Babylon. He went and said thus to him, do not destroy the wise men of Babylon. Take me before the king, and I will tell the king the interpretation. So Daniel is now saying, I'm ready to go to the king, and I will tell him. Then Arioch quickly brought Daniel before the king and said thus to him, I have found a man of captives of Judah who will make known to the king the interpretation. So they're about to do the impossible. Right, 26. The king answered and said the king said, Daniel, are you able to make known to me the dream which I have seen and its interpretation? So even the king is shocked. He's like, are you able to tell me what dream I had and the interpretation? So the king's like, you're actually going to try and tell me? Like, wow. 27. Daniel answered in the presence of the king and said, the secret which the king has demanded, the wise men, the astrologers, the magicians, and the soothsayers cannot declare to the king. So they can't tell you. But there is a God in heaven who reveals the secret, and he has made known to King Nebuchadnezzar what he will be in the latter days. So the first thing Daniel says is, none of your wise men will ever be able to tell you what you dreamed of and its interpretation. The only person that can tell you is God himself. But there is a God in heaven who reveals secrets and has made known to the king Nebuchadnezzar that what will be in the latter days. So he's saying God gave you a vision. You might not understand it, but God did give you a vision. And Daniel's about to interpret that vision to him. It's a vision about his latter days. It's about his future. All right, and Daniel knows that. All right, here we go. As for your dream of the visions. All right, as for you, O king, thoughts came to your mind while on your bed about what would come to pass after this, and who has revealed secrets has made known to you what will be. But as for me, the secret has not been revealed to me because I have more wisdom than anyone living, but our sakes who makes known for interpretation to the king, that you may know the thoughts of your heart. You, O king, were watching, and behold, a great image. So he's telling them the dream here. You were watching, behold, a great image. This great image, whose splendor was excellent, stood before you, and its form was awesome. So the king was admiring something very awesome, an image. This image head was of fine gold, its chest, arms, silver, and its belly, thighs of bronze, its legs of iron, its feet partly of iron and partly of clay. You watched while a stone was cut out without hands, which struck the image on its feet of iron and clay, and broke them in pieces. So this statue broke in pieces. Then the iron and the clay that were bronze and silver and the gold were crushed together and became like chaff from the summer threshing floors. So the dream was him admiring an image, a statue, and it being crushed down. The wind carried them away so that no trace of them was found, and the stone was struck. The image became a great mountain and filled the whole earth. This is the dream. Now we will tell the interpretation of it before the king. So that was the dream. The image was crushed, and there was no signs of it. So completely just annihilated. All right. So the image was completely annihilated.